Ballerina Farm. Your daddy-in-law is a billionaire. You wanted a trip to Greece. Your husband got you a egg apron.
This video of a woman who wanted to go to Paris, and that was her wish for her birthday, and her husband decided to give her an egg apron. Yes, you heard that right. This video has gone viral and has gotten everybody talking. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video, we want to talk about Anna Hillman. She's known as the Ballerina Fam. So this woman, she's known for her trad wife type of content, which we're going to get to in another video, okay? But there's this video of her and her husband that has gotten everybody talking. So Anna displayed that what she wanted for her birthday was a ticket to Greece, that she wants to go to Greece for vacation and all that. And then the husband decided to give her a gift on her birthday, and when she opened this gift was an egg apron. Anna and her husband and her 8 children, you heard that right, yes, 8 children, they live on a farmyard where she makes things from scratch. In fact, she's the real trad wife. She's one of the real women that brought that, making food from scratch, everything and all that. So she's actually living the farm life, raising 8 children, married and all that. And one thing she asked her husband was that, you know, I want to go to Greece for the holiday, and this man decided to give her an egg apron. This video has struck a bigger conversation, like people are talking about this video, and also there's going to be a part 2 of a reporter on the New York Times reporting on this couple. That one got the internet, which is the next video. So you want to check out for the next video that's coming up after this. So I think that one's coming up tomorrow. So you don't want to miss it. Okay. So this video has gotten everybody talking, and everybody is like, why will a man that knows what you want for a birthday and decide to still give you an apron? But somebody will say, maybe if the man does not have the money. No, this man is from a wealthy family, and his family are those deep money type of family, and they own airplanes. They own his own fathers, his family, the family the husband is from owns about 4 different type of airplanes. Yeah. You guys, so they have that type of money to be able to afford it. Anyway guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk.
It was my birthday present from Daniel. Hoping their tickets to Greece.
Where's it from?
I don't know, the boys took it off.
I took it off.
It's from Ukraine.
So, plane tickets? Ooh, a hat I can wear in Greece.
Hot.
It's not a hat.
It's not.
Oh, my egg apron!
Eggs in it.
Great, I didn't gather eggs.
So cute. It's really cute. It's a cute one.
That's the best. You're welcome.
Thanks, honey.
Not for a long time.
So let me know what you think about that video down in the comment section, because that video has gotten a lot of people talking. A lot of people have so much to say about that video, and I know you guys have a lot to say. And mind you, this woman, she's a professional ballerina. Yes, she's a beauty pageant too. Like, she's known out there as the girl boss, and this is it. Having 8 children for a man, and this man went to buy this apron from Ukraine. Anyway guys, I want to know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Okay, so go down and share your thoughts. Let's go check out what people have to say about this video, and then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts. But if this is the first time you're coming here, now is the perfect time for you to smash the subscribe button, because we post video every single day and we have amazing conversation here. You don't want to miss out on it. Okay, so let's go check out the video.
Imagine you're married to the heir to $1 billion fortune. Your husband's family is loaded. You have given this man multiple children, and it's your birthday, and all you really want are tickets to Greece.
Hoping their tickets to Greece. A hat I can wear in Greece.
It's not a hat.
It's not.
Oh, my egg apron!
Eggs in it.
Great, I didn't gather eggs. You're welcome.
Thanks, honey.
You know what she wants. You can give her what she wants, and you give her something that she could do more chores with. I just saw an article about this content creator. Her name is Ballerina Farm. She has like millions of followers here on TikTok. And in the interview, she talks about how she basically works herself into exhaustion. Taking care of, I think they got 6 or 7 kids, if I'm not mistaken. No nanny. They only have a maid that comes in once a week. She is so exhausted that sometimes she has to lay in bed for a whole week. He can't even give her for her birthday rest. The gift of rest. A man that only sees you in terms of your labor should be a red flag. I don't care if you're cooking and cleaning for him in a 1-bedroom shack or if you're cooking and cleaning for him in a 10-bedroom mansion. It should still be a red flag. You are more than chores. You are more than labor. You are a person with thoughts and dreams and goals and aspirations outside of being a wife, outside of being a mother, and outside of what you can do for other people.
I'ma just say, you ain't gotta do what I'm doing, okay? You don't gotta do what I do. But if I gave up my ballerina career to give birth to 8 children for my millionaire husband, and all I asked for was some measly tickets to Greece to get away from these 8 children, and you gifted me an apron, the crash out will be indescribable. Angela Bassett wouldn't have nothing on me, and I can guarantee that.
I'm gonna do this video again since it got taken down. Ballerina Farm. Your daddy-in-law is a billionaire. You wanted a trip to Greece. Your husband got you a egg apron after you pushed out all his pea-headed kids. On top of giving up your dream as a ballerina, moving to a farm, replacing your dance studio that you use for your self-love and your self-worth and to get you together mentally, and you made a fool out of it. And he got you egg apron. I would leave that man. I would file for divorce, catch that alimony and that child support with JetBlue, taking me wherever I want to go. You got to be kidding me if you think I would sit in a relationship where I'm that devalued to the point where you give me more work. You gave this girl apron when she was literally saying Greece. Oh, you got me a hat for Greece? What? Ballerina Farm, you look so underwhelmed. You look hurt. That showed how much that man valued you. He sees you as a worker, not his wife, but a worker to take care of his children and whatever else he builds around you. I don't know what the prenup says. That shit ain't worth it. And JetBlue would be taking care of me for the rest of my life.
Imagine your forever person just wants one single thing for their birthday. And your forever person every single day does the work of 10 people. Some days, your forever person gets so sick from exhaustion that they cannot get out of bed for a week straight. And your forever person, for their birthday, that comes once a year, the only thing they want in the whole entire world for their birthday this year, it's tickets to Greece. And the best part is, your family owns an airline. So those tickets to Greece would be free. But instead, you get your forever person an egg apron. An egg apron from Amazon by the looks of the box. Hannah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you, ma'am. Because not you having a full ride to Juilliard, beautiful dancer, and you give all that up to have 8 of his crotch goblins. You get a maid that comes in but once a week. You don't do nannies, but you have a babysitter for date nights that he wants once a week. You say that you guys have sacrificed a lot to get to the point to where you're at. And honestly, honey, I don't see where he sacrificed at all. He wanted to live out in the middle of nowhere with the farm. He wanted to have all these kids. He wanted you to take care of these kids by yourself. You wanted to turn that shed into a dance studio. And instead, that is a schoolhouse for your kids. I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. And you can call me mean. You can say, I don't know. You can tell me stay in my lane, but I'm going to say it. He does not love you. He loves everything you do for him, everything you sacrifice for him. He does not love you as a person, Hannah. Because if he can see you getting physically sick from exhaustion, that you got to lay in the bed for a week straight, he sees this with his eyes, and he can't get you the one thing you asked for your birthday. He does not love you. He does not care about your well-being. Egg apron.
What would you do if you wanted tickets to Greece for your birthday but instead got an egg apron gift? My favorite thing about when I heard this is I thought it was an apron that was like egg themed, so maybe like a drawing of an egg. No, it's what you use to carry the eggs. Like it has pockets, so it's just something for her to do more work. This is why I try to emphasize the importance of education and share scholarships to support students. But reading the article reminded me so much of Jo March's monologue from Little Women. And she's talking about how women are so multifaceted. You're more than motherhood, that's just one part of you. Like the way that her dance studio was turned into a place to homeschool the children. That should have never been the case, especially when they're already so wealthy. Hannah should not be spending weeks in bed out of exhaustion, and that should not be normalized and said in a casual manner. However, because this is a scholarship account, I want to share some scholarships for people who are going into dance or performing arts. The first one I found is the CVC Spouses Performing and Visual Arts Scholarships. That's for seniors, undergrads, graduate students, or people pursuing their doctorate degrees, as long as it's in performing arts or visual arts. Okay, the next one is the Arts for Life Scholarship. That recognizes 25 Florida high school seniors. And the last scholarship I have is the Make Noise Today Scholarship. And I hope to share these because following your passion in life is so important.
Oh, my egg apron.
Never felt more sad for someone I've never met in my life that has more money than I'll ever know in my lifetime as I did watching that video of her open that gift to an egg apron when all she wanted was tickets to Greece. I'm trying to imagine what it would be like to have a husband that could provide to you because his family owns an airline. You have billions of dollars in family money. You have given your husband 8 beautiful children. You get so exhausted that you can't get out of bed for a week. And all you want for your birthday is tickets to Greece, something that is not that big of an ask for the amount of wealth and time that you have, and your husband gets you an egg apron so you can do more chores, and you have to act excited about it because it's being filmed and you know it's going to be posted. It reminded me of when we were little and we used to go over to my aunt's house for Christmas, and my aunt was never married and didn't have kids, and she didn't spend that much time with us, and she didn't know what we wanted at all. She would ask us what we wanted, and even when we would tell her what we wanted for Christmas, she wouldn't get it for us. And so during Christmas, we would have to sit there at her house and open presents and act grateful for what she bought us, even though we knew we would return it or it wasn't exactly what we wanted. And, you know, everyone's just sitting there looking at you and you have to be like, oh, it's so nice. Like, that's what that reminded me of. And all I could think about when I was watching that video, that clip, was that Hannah deserves like a Pookie and Jet situation. She deserves to walk in the door and get flowers that are made out of the shape of the initials in her name. She deserves purses that are beautiful just because. She deserves Chick-fil-A in bed. I mean, that is just so sad to me. She deserves to find her job.
We are back with Ballerina Farm Part 2. And I have the infamous egg apron video. I haven't watched it yet, so let's take a look.
Okay, it's my birthday present from Daniel. Hoping they're tickets to Greece.
Where's it from?
I don't know, the boys took it off.
We took it off.
It's from Ukraine.
So, plane tickets? Ooh, a hat I can wear in Greece.
It's not a hat.
It's not.
Oh, my egg apron!
Eggs in it.
It's great. Now you can gather eggs.
So
It's
cute. It's really cute. It's
Yeah.
a cute one.
That's the best. You're welcome.
Thanks, honey.
Not for a long time.
She didn't even say thank you first.
What? You mean after bearing you enough children to make up your own Olympic team? Taking care of your entire household, sometimes leading to exhaustion to the point she's in bed for a week at a time. Literally giving up her dream of becoming a professional ballet dancer. Hashtag entrapment. You couldn't. An egg apron. Then the audacity to say You're welcome. I have been on this earth long enough to know that if somebody doesn't say thank you immediately, oftentimes it's because it's not what they, one, expected. Two, you probably sold her a dream of going to Greece and she thought this was the moment. And instead, read the room, Daniel. Read the room. And see, this is why you're getting ate up on social media. Ay, Dios mío. Jesus, Mary, and Josephu. Does anyone predict a trip to Greece soon as damage control? As I was doing a further deep dive into her Instagram, I found this video. Let's take a look. Did y'all check out, did y'all see his face? She genuinely was excited. As I always maintained, when she dances, she lights up. He looked over it. He looked like, why am I doing this? Oh, you gonna leave me like every other person I made famous did? If you know that quote, you know. And if you look through her Instagram, she barely posts anything of her dancing too much anymore. Does he not understand the gravity of his wife being a Juilliard-trained ballerina? And I will continue to maintain that ballet is very much so a part of who she is, because this post, taken from her Instagram, written in 2020, advises dancing is an integral part of who I am. Hashtag that's passion. I've heard the stories. I've seen the documentaries. The dancing's gorgeous, but the behind the scenes, that's work. In my opinion, I don't think this was the life she was wanting to necessarily live. I don't know. I'm just speculating based around everything. It really looks like her dreams and aspirations went further than being a stay-at-home mother of 8, continuing on, and being a farm mom. And there's nothing against that, but you know who she reminds me of? It's giving one of my favorite Miss USAs of all time, Olivia Jordan, who represented the state of Oklahoma before winning Miss USA. Damn, the potential. I mean, she is the current Mrs. American, and she did compete in Mrs. World. But by golly, she is like, almost every other photo, she is pregnant. She don't even have a studio. They have 328 acres, and you mean to tell me this woman cannot have a studio? Well, tell me what y'all think below, because my blood pressure is getting raised. Mwah. Bye.
Let me know what you think about this conversation, this video down in the comment section. Love to know what you think down in the comment section. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. There's going to be a part 2 because an article was written about this couple, and this article has gotten everybody talking. In fact, that's what led to me making this video, because I need you guys to see the progression of the story and get full context of this. So let me know what you think about this, that somebody you gave 8 children to, he comes from a wealthy family, like he's from wealth, so he has money, he has a big farm. You let go of your dreams to come be with him and like start a family with him. And one thing you asked for your birthday, he didn't get it for you. Rather, he got you something that will make you do more work for him. And like I said initially in the video, is that she is the actual face of the child wife when it comes to the internet. She is the child wife, and I'm going to break it down in the other. We're going to talk about it in the other video, but yeah, I want to know what you think down in the comment section. Please, as always, please make it respectful. You're on this channel, we're very, very respectful. We're here to have conversation. We're not here to bash anybody. We're allowed to disagree. To disagree here is a normal thing here on this channel. So yeah, so go ahead and share your thoughts. Feel free. It's a safe space to have a conversation and share your thoughts. Okay, so for me personally, this is where I feel like as women, clearly we can see she's a professional ballerina. She has let go of that dream. As women, sometimes we fall in love with the idea of being with a man rather than actually how it serves us. I've gotten this comment a couple of times, and even when I have conversation telling women to be very intentional about the men or people they choose to have in their life, and ask yourself, how does this benefit you? If there's anything there for you, like how does this affect your life and how does this improve your life? If it doesn't, don't do it, because if it doesn't benefit you, why are you doing it? A lot of the times, and she was young when they got married. She has produced 8 kids. She's a professional ballerina. I think she's Miss USA, if I'm not mistaken. all that, doing that, and still she doesn't have any help, which we're going to break down in the next video, in that interview, because in that interview a lot of tea was being spilled about this couple, and that just got the entire internet like, whoo. Like, when it comes to this lady, Anna Naismith is like piece of cake. I went through to go through her page and all that. Like, she's amazing. She's almost giving me Onezawa, but in a white woman form. Yeah, but even in a white form, Onezawa doesn't come with a wife package, but she makes everything from scratch. Very, oh Lord, it's just so heartbreaking to see a lot of women not really putting themselves first. You can see how just putting up the smile, and this is a typical example of a lot of women, especially in my society. I always point that out, talking about my society, because obviously that's what I know. There's a lot of women in my society, especially the ones that get married to rich, because sometimes people always attach being rich, because sometimes we talk about, oh, get a man that's going to provide for you, and all that. Sometimes it's beyond a man providing for you. I've said it 1,001 times. Sometimes a man can provide for you and still you will be in the most horrible marriage you will ever be. Like I've said, my father was a provider, and my father did an amazing job being a provider. But you see, financial abuse was something he was good at. So when we talk about always bagging a man, a provider, and all that, yes, I agree. But one thing I always say, I always talk about here, as a woman, always get your own money. Always secure yourself. Always ask yourself, how does this benefit me? And always put yourself first. Don't do things or don't move because it seems idea. That's the textbook form of it. No, don't do it, because at the long run, if you're not doing things for you, and I don't know this woman personally, but from what we've gotten and the information we've gotten, guys, the part 2 will be like, if you don't know about the story or the article, just wait, like, come for part 2, and then we'll talk more about this. Please go down in the comment section. I'd love to know what you think about this down in the comment section, okay? But then another thing is that clearly, when you go through, when you go through our page, you hardly see her hanging around with friends and all that. And this is another thing that is very big on me. If you are in a relationship or in a marriage and you can have friends, because I feel like the type of money our husband have, and probably let's say that money rubs off on her, okay? And I hope sis does not have a prenup that says that she can't have any of that money, because if she does, it was just going to be crazy. But let's just say she has friends and some of this money comes to her. I think probably she and her friends should probably pay for herself. But why would she pay for herself? And this is why I always say men will use children to trap you. Right? How can she just pay and up and go? She has to look for where she's going to put 8 children. 8. That is ridiculous. But I feel like if she has, I don't know, it could have even panned out another way, but always have girls around you, always have good women around you that's going to uplift you and probably snap you when things are going. Because I feel like if she has good women, or not just good women, she has like women that have done the work that and all that, and she's doing the 1, 2, 3, third kids, they would have probably like checked her. But this man is there's more to this story, okay? So anyway, check out for part 2, okay, which is going to be posted next. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. What will you do if your man refused to book a trip for you that you always wanted for your birthday and gives you an apron? I want to know your take. For me, I'll book the trip myself. Period. Okay? Anyway, go on and share your thoughts, but please keep it respectful as always. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go ahead and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.